Bethsold. I've been racing BMX for 2 years.
I live with my mom and dad, and I have a 14-year-old sister named Katrina, and I have a dog named Jabber. I started BMX when I was 8 years old. I can do a lot of tricks, and the best one I've completed so far is a one-hander.
I'm currently #1 in class and cruiser. I travel all over the United States for the nationals. The thing that I like most about BMX is the jumps.
My name is Troy, and I want to know what it'll take to become a professional BMX rider.
Wow, were you as impressed with that as I was? This guy's gonna be a pro someday. Let's go get him, come on. Hi, are you Troy?
Yeah.
And you want to be a professional BMX rider?
Yeah.
You ready to have some fun?
Yeah.
Because you're going to be on the What Will It Take TV show. Come on.
Have some fun, guys.
Okay. Hey, Troy, this is G-Man. G-Man, this is Troy.
Hey, Troy, how you doing?
Good.
Let's go have some fun today.
So, Troy, what made you get started in racing BMX bikes?
My dad raced when he was younger, and he just one day brought it up, and we went to the track, and I tried it out, and I
Really?
liked it.
And how old were you when you started?
8 years old.
Why do you want to be a professional BMX rider? What's fun about that?
Learning more things.
Okay, now let me tell you something. I was in your bedroom, and I saw, and I counted, I counted about 119 trophies. Are you telling me you got 119 trophies in about 2 years?
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Well, I just go to a lot of races and compete with other people and just beat them.
And you beat them. I think you have. About 119 times you've beaten somebody. Troy, what about some fancy tricks? What's your fanciest trick?
A one-hander.
What's a one-hander?
Lifting one hand off the bars.
And are you on the ground or are you up in the air?
Up in the air.
So you're up in the air and you take one hand off.
Yeah.
So Troy, when you're up in the air doing a trick, like, are you ever up there and you're going, oh no, I'm gonna crash, how do I get out of this thing?
Yeah, but I just sometimes vote to pull it off with a bad landing or a good one.
Have you ever fallen?
Yeah.
Have you ever gotten a really bad injury?
Yeah.
Hey, let me see one. Come on, what's this? Oh, look at that. That looks like that hurt. Did that hurt?
Yeah.
What'd you do?
Well, I was going over a jump and I came unclipped and I was riding on the handlebars with like no grip and I went over the bars.
Did you cry?
No.
Come on. You didn't cry and you got that? Jobbing.com arena, isn't that cool?
Yeah.
Well, look at, you're gonna go inside.
So, Troy, you're getting ready to step into the big time. Have fun. All of the hard work's gonna be done. Go get them.
This is too cool. This is too cool, Troy. That's what we're gonna do. Look at all that. Have you ever seen a ramp that close before? It's huge, huh? Huge. Hey, Troy, I want you to meet Simon Tabron right here.
Hey, Troy. How are you? I'm Simon.
This is
nice
Troy,
to meet you, Troy.
Nice to meet
How you doing?
Good.
Cool. Hey, well, it's nice to have you here. Excited to see the contest?
Yes.
Yeah? It's going to be a lot of fun. So, I understand that you're a bike rider.
Yes.
Yeah? You want to take a seat? I'll show you all my stuff. There you go. You go ahead and sit there.
Hey, kids, let's see if you can figure this one out. On a BMX vert ramp, the curved sections on a ramp are called A, landing pads, B, pipelines, or C, transitions. Stick around. I'll have this answer for you when we come back. Welcome back to the action. The correct answer is C. The curved sections of a ramp are called transitions, and they help the rider to transition from horizontal to vertical. Now back to Tom and Troy.
Let's go. Let's head up.
All right, here we go. 52,000 steps to get up here.
Okay, come on, follow me. Just stay at the back of the ramp so we stay out of everyone's way. Serious, how tall do you think this is, Troy?
100 feet.
100 feet? Nah, that's high. It's high, but not that high. It's actually a little over 14 feet from the floor. So it's kind of tall, but you know what? Whilst it might look scary, this is actually a very, very safe ramp to ride. Because if you think about how big the curve is, okay, even though it's high, you have this big landing to land on, so it's actually really safe.
Well, Simon, let's talk about this because we're 14 feet up,
right,
and I'm scared just looking at this thing. I'm telling you, it looks like your first move comes back underneath you, and that's pretty scary.
When you stand there and look straight down, because you kind of have to tilt your head over, you're looking back on it and it looks like it's oververt.
Yeah.
But if you think about it being oververt, if it was oververt like this and I came up on my bike, it would send me out this way and I'd land somewhere in the middle on the floor, and that's the last thing we want to happen.
Did you know that the ramp used on this show takes 3 days to put up and 3 semi-trucks to transport?
About how many bikes have you had your whole life?
Oh, wow. Over all the years, I really couldn't tell you how many bikes. I'll normally have a bike for about 6 months, okay? Like I'll have the same frame, but then I'll change the wheels, or I'll change the handlebars, or I'll break something, I'll put new pedals on. So normally, I'm going to say 2 bikes a year at least. So maybe 40 bikes over the years. I'll have to go back and think about that one, figure it out.
Hey, can we look at your bike? I mean, look at the tires. And I would think on my bike at home, I want as much tread on my tires as possible. Your bike isn't like that.
Right, yeah, there are some really different features. Like you said, there's no tread on the tires. Yeah. I actually get a lot more grip with no tread, but it makes the bike a lot faster. I mean, the thing for me in a half pipe is I want to land as smoothly as possible and take as much speed with me all the time, because the more speed I have, the higher I can go in the air. So things like having smooth tires just helps that a little bit. And plus it gives me really, really good grip on this smooth plywood surface to grip it. They're kind of dusty right now, but we'll fix that before I ride.
Did you upgrade your axles?
Yeah, you know what? These are new wheels that my friend built for me this week. Actually, my team manager over at Mongoose Bikes built these for me. And the thing I'm really happy about is the purple rims. It's fun to change colours on your bike sometimes. And I've got the white bike, which is like my pro model with Mongoose. And then I just thought the purple was kind of fun. It set the whole thing off.
Now, Simon, come on. We are way up here, and I'm scared to death looking down here. What's it like for someone like you that does this so often? This can't be scary for you.
I mean, really, this feels like home to me. You have to have faith in your own safety wear. You know that you're wearing the right helmet, your knee pads are good and everything. And then my bike, that's why I take really good care of my bike, because the last thing I want to happen is to be blasting in the air out the top of this ramp and my pedal falls off or something. You know, so I just try and keep it all as safe as possible by just being professional, you know, like really taking good care of my bike and good care of myself. I eat well, I sleep well, drink lots of water.
Let's talk about some of these tricks that you do, and I think the one that you're most well known for and do better than anyone else on the tour are these tricks called 900s. What is that?
Okay, the 900 is a 900-degree spin. It's 2.5 full revolutions in the air.
So after you hit the ramp, you're up in the air, you spin 2.5 times around.
That's correct.
Hey kids, thanks for watching. For more information, go to our website at www.whatwillitTake.tv. Tune in next time to find out what will it take.
I should never have signed up for the show. Why they're making me do this crazy thing. Make my own hill, right here. Make my own hill. I don't need these big hills.